In politics, you're either on message or you are losing. Let's get to it. Welcome to On Message, a weekly look at where the battle lines are drawn and who is winning the war of words. This week, play the long game. A lot can change in just a week, and since our last On Message video, we've had President Biden giving his first official State of the Union address, which, by the way, likely had to be rewritten in just 6 days. We've had fringe Republicans getting hammered for speaking at a conference run by white nationalists before showing up to the State of the Union and heckling the President of the United States. Oh, and let's not forget the escalating violence in Ukraine and the resulting political commentary surrounding that. I told you it was a lot. But over the past week or so, one thing really stood out to me from a political communication standpoint, and that was Utah Senator Mitt Romney. Turn back the clock a decade to the presidential campaign of 2012. Romney, then the GOP nominee for president, declared Russia as America's top geopolitical foe. President Obama disagreed.
When you were asked what's the biggest geopolitical threat facing America, you said Russia. Not Al-Qaeda, you said Russia. In the 1980s are now calling to ask for their foreign policy back because, the Cold War's been over for 20 years.
I have clear eyes on this. I'm not going to wear rose-colored glasses when it comes to Russia or Mr. Putin.
Clearly, things have come full circle on that front, and Mitt Romney could have launched a press tour centered around how right he was and how everyone else was wrong. I mean, really, who could blame him if he wanted to just go out and gloat a little bit? He was right on Russia, he stuck to his guns, and now he's been proven right. He also stuck to his guns on President Trump and stood as the lone Republican who voted to impeach Trump for his role in inciting the insurrection at the Capitol back on January 6, 2021. And he's taken all kinds of abuse from his own party for having done it. He had every temptation to be smug, but once again, he took the high ground.
I don't look back so much and worry about what is said during a political campaign. What does concern me is that we've had president after president, not just President Obama, President Trump, President Bush, who were resetting relations with Russia, hoping as they looked in the eyes of Vladimir Putin, they could see a responsible person. And John McCain was right. He said he looked into Vladimir Putin's eyes and saw the KGB.
Right there. Senator Romney could have let go of any built-up frustration with his party, with his 2012 campaign, with whatever else may be bothering him. It probably would have been therapeutic, but he didn't do it. And that is today's lesson. When things aren't going your way, speak on principle. Do your homework so you know what's right, stake out your position, and stick to it. When things go your way, or when the long arc of history intersects with your position and proves you to be right all along, take the high road and remember that it is not about you. Making it about you may feel good in the moment, and it may even be advantageous, at least initially, but it never lasts and will almost always come back to hurt you. Take the high ground in all things. Make your message about important issues and the people you serve, not about you. Your audience will respect you for it and reward you for it sooner or later. Play the long game. That's it for this week. More On Message in the next issue of the Utah Political Underground. Make sure you visit the site and sign up for our weekly email update. You can find more On Message videos, in-depth Utah political stories and analysis, plus podcasts and so much more at utahpoliticalunderground.com.